Let's go.
Okay. Hello, Dr. Wells and class. My name is Deandra Adams. Along with my team, will be presenting the Skills Assessment Challenge Deck. We've worked collaboratively to discuss the presentation on what happens in a science class or STEM class in general. So my partners are Reagan Scott and Shaquia Harris. So to begin slide one, we are creating optimal testing conditions in the classroom. This is the before we decided to do. Of course, we have the before, the middle, and the after. And so we're just going to brush up on the before. So first things first is to establish a calm and structured environment. Consider the diverse needs of students. Example are, of course, our ELLs, diverse learners, and to provide consistent routines and clear expectations. Also, to minimize external distractions. So, by doing so, this creates an optimal testing conditions with addressing the intellectual, social, and emotional needs of our students, and it creates a well structured, predictable classroom, which reduces anxiety and allows students to focus on demonstrating their skills. So, I'm going to pass it along to Shakia.
Reagan. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Reagan.
No, it's fine. Um, as we continue on with the before process, it's really important to kind of look at the planning for timely progress monitoring. You use formative assessments and learning checks regularly. You share progress data with students and guardians, help students track their own growth, and align assessments with learning objectives. Um, all four of these points are extremely important. When it comes to sharing progress with students and guardians, it's extremely important in that aspect, just to kind of keep the students in the know, and along with parents, so the students can know where they are, where they stand, and then it helps the parents know where the student is and how they can help them at school, along with helping them at home. Excuse me. Students should be empowered to monitor their own learning and uh, fostering metacognitive skills. Regular communication with parents and guardians keeps them informed and builds a support system for students' success at the same time. During this time, as assessments, students are nervous, and it's really important for us as the teachers to kind of let the students know that we're there for them as well. As we continue on to the next slide, it talks about different strategies to prepare all students, reviewing the content, teach test taking strategies, practice in a format similar to the real exam, and establish a routine for review and relaxation. These strategies can help students immensely, just in preparing, knowing what's going to happen, what's going to take place, and how they and ways to better themselves and prepare themselves, but also just kind of helping them think and learn that the test is just that, a test, and not putting so much pressure on them. I'm going to pass it on to Quiz. So she can kind of elaborate a little bit more on that.
Okay, so we're moving into identifying pre-exam misconceptions. It's always good to use formative assessments to uncover gaps, conduct misconception checks, which is true polls, address errors through reteaching or peer instruction, and utilize data to plan small groups intervention. Identifying and addressing misconceptions before the exam is critical in STEM fields, where foundational knowledge builds upon itself. Tools like concept maps or digital simulations can reveal faulty reasoning. Once misconceptions are identified, targeted reteaching, small groups, or peer tutoring can be used to correct errors before the exam. So moving into the next slide, a summary of pre-exam best practices. It's good to create supportive and inclusive environments, monitor and share progress effectively, prepare students holistically, and address learning gaps before exam day. So preparing for assessments begins long before exam day. Teachers who create supportive environments, track learning effectively, prepare students with both academic and emotional tools, and target misconceptions are more likely to see student success. Collaborative planning in STEM teams ensure consistency and equitable practices across classrooms. So this is always a good and important practice. It kind of gets away from those pre-exam jitters or those exam jitters. It puts your students in a comfortable spot. And like I said, it helps create support in that inclusive environment. So this concludes our before, and feel free to look over the rest of our assessment, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.